Hi everyone, welcome back. My name is Shruti. In this video, I will show you how to handle web table. Okay, so first let us understand the structure of the table. Okay, so usually any table on a web page contains table tag. Okay, so it contains table tag. On rare cases, they make table using div or span tag. Okay, so usually it contains table tag. So if you find table tag, it means it is a web table. Then there is a tag called tr tag, okay, which will be usually inside the table tag. So tr means table row, it indicates each row in the table. Then td means table data, which represents each data in the cell. Then th means table header, usually the column names of the table. Then t body is table body. Okay, so now to show you this, I've selected this web page, let go dot in slash table. Okay, so it has three different tables. Okay, so let us explore one by one. Okay, the first table is this shopping list table, and we will see what are all the assertions we can add when performing tables. Okay, the first one is shopping list. First let us inspect this table. Okay, this shopping list. Okay, let us scroll up. This is a table id. See, there is a id, and when I mouse over on it, it is highlighting the table. Okay, see, so it has a id, so I'll take id only. So how do we write css for id? Ash id name of the id. Here this is shopping, one matching element. Let me take this, and first let us validate this table should be visible on a web page. So to show you this, I've already created a spec file called web tables. Okay, so now I'll say this should be visible. How to say? Page dot locator, then the locator name to be visible. So I will say expect, or I can keep this in some variable and use to be visible. Dot to be visible. Okay, so this is the first validation to validate the table should be visible on a page. Next validation is I want to validate that it has how many rows it contains. This table contains the number of rows. So here if we see 1, 2, 3, 4, correct, it has 4 rows. Forget about this header and footer. Okay, so how to get the next one is how to get the rows. Okay, so using the id we got the table. So now let us go inside this table and identify the rows. Okay, so the first one is t head. See, t head, it is highlighting the columns. Okay, so now let us not go to t head. Next is it has t body. See, t body, and it is highlighting all the rows. Okay, so here after shopping we'll say t body, give a space and say t body. In that it has tr, correct, so I will write tr. So four matching elements. So let us take this is our locator. Okay, and I will keep this locator in some variable. Okay, so variable name I will say const row is equal to await page dot locator. This is the locator. To get the count, we use a method called count. Just remember, to get the count of the rows or column, we will use dot count method. So now I will add some assertion. So what assertion? Expect, what I'm expecting? I'm expecting this row to be how much? 4, 5, 4 or 5, 4. Okay. So now let us execute this and see. So the file name is web table. Enter. So here I'm trying to get the row count. Okay, let me save. What's wrong? Test webtable.spec spelling is correct. Okay, here the error is because if you see the spelling is wrong. It should be spec. Here it is just SPE. Okay, let me rename spec. So that's why it was saying make sure the arguments are regular expression matching the test files. So now it is correct. Okay, save and let me run. Okay, now one test is running. Okay, one test passed. Okay, so now if you want to print, you know how to print using console.log. Console.log, I will say I'll use backticks the number of rows in the table. So dollar symbol, then curly braces, the variable name. What is the variable name? Row. Okay. Okay. So now this is to validate row. Now let us validate column. Okay. So here T body, here this T body has the rows. Now to validate the columns are present in T head. Okay. So after the table, I will say T head. T head and this T head as TR. Then it has TH. Correct. See TH. So two matching elements. Okay. So first this is a table. Ash shopping is a table name. In that I went inside the T head because I want the columns. So T head. Then inside T head I went TR. TR. Then inside TR I went inside TH. Okay, so this is how we should locate the elements in a table. Okay, I'm copying the locator. So we'll keep this in some variable called columns. Calls is equal to await page dot locator. This is the locator. To get the count, we have to use a method dot count. To print, I'll copy the same thing and I will just change the names. Okay. So instead of row, here this is columns. Okay. So here also. And expect column to be how much? To be 2. Correct. There are 2 columns. So now let us execute this. So in this, locating the row, header and data is very important. Okay. So this is how we should locate. First locate the table and inside that go to T head, TR and TH. Okay. So here we can see that number of rows in the table is 4 and number of columns are 2, which is correct. Okay. So now what I want to do is I want to validate that this specific row contains this apple data. The item is apple. Okay, so this is a very important assertion. So what is the assertion I want to do, or what I want to validate? I want to validate this in this table. In this table, the item should be apple, or it should be whether this apple is present or not. Okay, so how to do that? For that, first let us write the locator. So we should go inside the T body, correct? T body, then inside that TR, correct? Enter, press enter. See, it is representing all four rows, correct? So I want the, where is the apple? Apple is in the second row, correct? I want to go to the second row. So this is very important, okay? So here there are four rows. In that, apple is present in the second row, correct? For that, I need to use something called as nth child in CSS locator. So how to do? tr colon. So in tr, I mean in the row, if you want to go to particular row, so this tr indicates the whole row. In that, if you want to go to particular row, you have to say colon nth child of. Remember the syntax, nth child. Okay, so here you want to go to the second one. So type second and press enter. See, it is in the second row. Okay, now I want to get the, so here we got the second row. Okay, so in second row has two columns, correct? First column is item and second column is price. So in that, I want the first column data. So for that, we have to use TD. So why TD? Because TD has table data, correct? TD in that first one, correct? So we have to use nth child, colon nth child of 1, because in the first one it has apple. So press enter, one matching element. See, this is matching. So what I did, I went inside the T body and tr. I want the second row. So I said colon nth child of 2. And in that, I want the first column. So td nth child of 1. Suppose you want the second, just say 2. So it will, sorry, it will highlight second column. Okay. So now I want first one. So I will say 1. And suppose if you want chocolate, here just say 1, nth child of 1. It means it will select chocolate. See? So this is how we write a locator to identify the specific row or cell in CSS selector. Okay. So let me copy this locator. So I will keep this in some variable, const item name. Item name is equal to await page dot locator. So this is the locator. So I want to get the text of it. So how to get the text of it? Say text content. So use text content method to get the text of the web element. Okay. So now let us print this. Okay. Console.log. Item name is item name. Okay, so now let us do the assertion. So what assertion should we do? We will say that expect what we're expecting. We are expecting this item name dot to be what? To be apple. What is the second one? Yeah, apple. Okay, so let us save and execute. Okay, so the assertion is passed. The item name is apple. Okay. Okay. So now we will do same thing for the uh, price also. Okay, let us fetch the price of this. So how to do? So here what we need to do? So here we want the second row, correct? So let it be 2, and here we want the second column. So here change to. Okay, so this is for row and this is for column. Okay. Okay, so now let me do some changes in the same one. I'll copy. So here item price. So I'll change to 2 because the price is in the second column. Now item price is, I'll copy this. Now item price to be equal to how much? It is 180. Okay. Let me save and execute. These are all very important assertion. Okay, suppose you have entered some data and you validate the data is present in the table. Okay, so this is how you validate. Okay, one test is pass. Okay, so here the item price is displayed and the assertion is also pass. Okay, so now let us validate. Okay. Okay, so I want to validate that the column names. So the column names are correct. Okay, it should be items and price. Okay, so how to do? So what I'm validating the column names. Okay. So first, let me keep this column names in some variable. Okay, so I'll create a variable and I'll keep these two column names. So const column names is equal to, so I'll take array and I'll type column names. What is the first column name? It is items, comma, again single quote. The second column name is price. Do not make any spelling mistake. Okay, so I'm keeping the column names in some array. Okay, so this square bracket represents array. Okay, so now I will take the locator of the columns. So table name till here it is same. Okay, ID is shopping. Now here I want to go to T head. T head, then TR, then TH. Okay, so let me copy this. Okay, so it has two matching elements. So const column text names is equal to page dot locator. I'll keep this locator and I will say dot all text contents. Okay, so here we are getting the text content of two elements, so we should say dot all text contents. So if we are taking one text content of the element, we have to say text content. If it is more than one, we should say dot all text contents. Okay, so first let us print console.log column names are, so the column name is this one. Oh, sorry. Copy, save, and let me execute. It is done. Okay, so here as we can see, column names are items and price. Okay, so now let us do the assertion. So how to do? Expect. So what I'm expecting this column text names. Okay. So this column text name equal to equal to dot dot to equal to, it should be equal to what? It should be equal to the column names we, okay, okay, see this column text we got from the application, this should be equal to the column names we mentioned here. Okay, okay. Now let us run this. Okay, test is passed. Let us see the report. Okay, okay, so all the sessions are passed. Expected to be. Okay, so this is the simple assertions we are uh, implementing on this simple table. Okay, so what we validated, we just validated the table is visible or not, then we validated the number of columns and number of rows, and we validated that in a specific row the specific data is present or not. Okay, by using nth child we got to know about the nth child, correct? And nth child of the first one is for row and the second one is column. Okay, so in my next video I will show you this table. Okay, so let's handle it table. So here, based on the first name, the column, sorry, the checkbox should be get checked. Okay, so if I say check the checkbox of Kaushik, it should get checked. And how to check multiple checkboxes. Okay, so we will see that in the next video. Okay, so if you think you learned something from this video, please like my video and subscribe to my channel. Okay, and please do practice. I will leave this this URL in the description. Okay, thank you so much for watching.